So I have my 11-inch by 14-inch piece of paper, drawing paper, and I have the image that I want to use that I'm going to shatter for my Cubist art. I like this image of this skull. It reminds me of how things are kind of super dry around here right now and sort of in need of some water and love. So I'm going to transfer this image onto here. First, I'm just going to take a look, make sure that I see these horns are all the way out to the sides here. They almost touch, and they almost touch up here. So I can make some marks. So I have a general idea of where the points will go and that they come all the way out here. Now, what's the middle of my page? I'm just eyeing this. The middle is about right here, and I'll find the middle of my page. And then I see the middle here, it comes all the way down. So when we start to draw, we want to make sure we get these basics down if we're trying to transfer a smaller image onto a larger. So I could also decide to make a lot of little ones and make a pattern and then shatter that. That's okay too, but I'm going to do one big one. So I'm going to get this basic shape here first. I like to break things down into chunks, basically of shape. So I know that this is about my middle of the piece. And so if this is the middle, this sort of arc is above my middle. So I'm going to make this little arc. I'm drawing super light so I can erase. And I know that this takes up about two of them could fit on either side. So if I made that shape here, I could fit another one here and another one here. Okay, I'm pretty good with that. And then my eyes come to about here. So I am basically just drawing this shape right here. And you'll notice that I even sort of trace over it in the air with my pencil, so I can have that memory in my hands. So you definitely will be looking at an image. It can be on the computer too, of course. And then this shape, I'm going to even line my pencil up to get that right angle, that correct angle, I should say. And I'm not doing any detail yet. I just want to get the basic shapes because I might need to move this around if I'm wrong where it goes. So then the horns, they are this angle. So I'm going to transfer that right over. See how I did that? I have my pencil like this, and it's pointed at this corner here, almost, and it comes right out there. I'm going to do the same for this one. It's pointed towards this eye, and it comes out like that. So I have the basic direction of my line, about right here and about right here. So here we are. My horns, they start to bend about right here. And now I'm actually looking at not the shape of the horn, the bending of the line, but the negative space around it. That is a helpful hint in drawing. I know we haven't talked a lot about drawing, but all these hints I'm sort of tracing around to get my general idea. And then over here, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to go around, do it again. I kind of lost the memory as I moved the paper. And again here. There we go. So I have the overall basic shape, and then I'll go in and I will refine things. But first we need to add so I am going to include these flowers. So I have the basic shape of the flowers here. No details, just the basic shape. And then right above this curve, I'm looking right here. There's the eyes are sort of right here. And right there. And then I have this sort of darker color down here where I'll define the shape a little more. And I'm going to leave this kind of abstract, you know, a little bit more abstract. It's not going to be super realistic. I basically just want to get the basic, I'll curve these because these are actually probably more curved in real life. And I will start to blend the lines a little more so they look more realistic. And I will draw the flowers in a little bit. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I get rid of some of the lines that I don't need. So I'm going to keep that one for now, so I know this sort of curves. And remember, we're not doing details because we are going to, this is just an overall outline or contour line of our shape. So in order to get the flowers a little more detailed, I could now look at the actual shape of the flower. You can draw individual petals lightly so you can get a better idea of how these are shaped. And it doesn't have to be exactly what you're looking at, but it does need to be close. I'm not going to look at this and, you know, judge you on what you drew compared to this, but I definitely want you to take the important parts of what you see, what you want to include in your piece. And I actually feel like I'll add a leaf down there. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to clean up these lines a little more, and then I will get to refining and then adding the layer on top to make it a Cubist piece.